I'm here for the Fire Safety and Science Conference here at IFV, and it's a great opportunity to share what we've learned and bring it here to the Netherlands and share. Every fire might be different. It's knowledge of how fire grows and spreads is universal. The fire doesn't know where it started, it doesn't know how to burn, it doesn't know what country it's in. So it's important that we share our experience, because there's not as many fires as there used to be, and firefighters are facing new challenges every day, and the more knowledge we can share with each other, the better we can be as a fire service. We're a thought leadership company, so we develop a lot of knowledge, and my area particularly is trying to get that knowledge to the fire service. And this gives you an idea of pretty much a snapshot of each one of these projects. We're not talking about candle flames, we're not talking about small rooms. We're talking about burning full-size structures, actual structures, with hundreds of channels of measurements to really begin to quantify and understand the fire environment. When it comes to the generations of fire service, we've gotten better by passing down information from generation to generation. But that can only get you so far. You need to take that experience, you need to give it to the younger firefighters, but you also have to give them the theory to go with it. If they can understand why things are happening, they can gain better experience, and ultimately they'll be better firefighters when they become the old firefighters and they're teaching the new firefighters. Firefighters are very visual learners, so they need to be able to see things, they need to be able to put their hands on it, they need to really understand what's going on. So what we've been able to do is we take a lot of the theory, we conduct experiments at the full scale, so we burn actual houses, doing actual firefighter practices, and take what the fire service knows already, put it into our research, and either demonstrate why what they're currently doing still works, or why changes like new furnishings or new home layouts or different fuels might impact how some of that experience might not still apply, or may need to slightly be improved to deal with today's fire environment. When do they stop generating energy? How do they fail? Where do they ground themselves to? What is the shock potential for the firefighters? What happens when the firefighters put water on them? Can they get shocked as a result of putting water in? A whole lot of unknowns that we've been able to provide some answers for. I think one of the most important trends of the future is the partnerships that we form around the world. Us at UL, we're in many countries. Our fire labs are in the United States right now. But if we can partner with universities here in the Netherlands, if we can partner with fire academies around the world, and they can begin to conduct their own experiments like happening here in the Netherlands, and we can give our experience so you don't make mistakes that we've made in the past, and we can learn from you, I think as a fire service we're going to get smarter, we're going to get more effective, and know how to deal with all the problems we have ahead of us that we don't even know about yet. Science is extremely important. Every fire firefighters go to is science. It's physics, it's fire dynamics. The better they understand that, the better they know how to deal with the problem. So if we can have what we're learning now, we want to get it to the old firefighters because they're still going to fires, or more experienced, not necessarily older firefighters. They can use it immediately today, but we need to take what they've experienced and understand it, because it might not be wrong, it might be correct, and it might not need to be changed. But if the young firefighter knows why, should things change in the future, they know whether it still applies or doesn't apply. So we make good thinking firefighters. I'm sure there's going to be an 8th conference based on it's sold out this year, had a very good attendance, and I've heard great feedback, and I think with chiefs like Renee and Ricardo continuing to do their research, continuing to push for really the combination of the universities, working with the fire academies, working with the fire service, and industry together, we all want the fire service to be better, so how do we work better to move in that direction?